Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Wonka. So, this movie stars Timothy Chalamet. I'm obviously mispronouncing it. The Atreides from Dune, and probably a bunch of things in the future, because this is I think, a relatively big movie, and Dune, and the sequel that should have been out this year, but it's coming out next year, is also really big. So, I predict he is going to continue an upward trajectory, and that's cool. So, the premise of this movie is Willy Wonka is getting done with his previous career going around the world on a boat, and is wanting to sell his chocolate at the best chocolatier area in all of the world. And complications ensue. And I gotta say, so this movie, it really feels like it is a prequel to the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka. So the movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from the 70s, starring Gene Wilder and other people, that movie feels like it was designed as the sequel to this one, because they have some callbacks and some, a lot of, not too many, but I would say enough references, and it's not like how Solo from Star Wars, the movie Solo, how they were like, yeah, every little thing that Han's ever said that definitely didn't need an explanation, we're going to just shoehorn it all into the movie Solo, so that we can somehow make it work even in areas that it doesn't, because they need an explanation somehow. Yeah, don't have to worry about that. There are fun little references to the Gene Wilder movie, but there's not too many to make you think that they were just trying to shove things in or like make it a direct sequel. Like, I still think this movie works well on its own, but it felt like it could be a prequel to that Gene Wilder one. Just, when he's a little more hopeful and a little less jaded in the world. And I will say, so the Gene Wilder one, definitely a musical, whereas the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that one had just the Oompa Loompa songs and was not a musical. This movie, Wonka, is, I would definitely say, a musical. It has the, if you remember the Rocket Man, like that biopic-ish, some creative liberties about, so it's sort of like that. It's sort of like that, where it's a musical that has some really, fun, big numbers, but it also has a good story. And with that, I will say that this movie I would call whimsical, because it takes a little bit, not too long, but I would say just a little bit to really realize that, okay, this is the type of movie that we're in, whereas some other movies, they might try to take you on a more serious route or a more practical route on things. This one definitely leans into, like, look, Willy Wonka is a whimsical character, so there are whimsical things that are happening in here, and it is within its own little universe. And I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. The characters all had heart. I cared about all of them. I wanted to see what happened. Every character had enough personality and enough of a storyline that it felt like they mattered, but like it wasn't distracting from the main storyline. So you had the main storyline with Timothy Chalamet's, Wonka's storyline of doing his thing and trying to, start this Wonka candy or chocolate line. And Slugworth is there, and some others. Great British Bake Off prior host is there. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed every minute of it, because the baddies were bad and the goodies were good, and it was fun seeing them. Also, Keegan-Michael Key is amazing. So, yeah, it's a big fun time, and I definitely highly recommend it if you are wanting to have a whimsical, fantastical, hopeful, like, uplifting thing that's not preachy in any way, as far as I can tell, and wasn't, trying to get across some message. It's a fun time for somebody and trying to start a business. So, 2 thumbs up. Definitely highly recommend. Songs were good. The singings were good. The surrounding things were good. The CGI, such as it was great. And the charisma of everyone involved was great. And it didn't feel like anybody was there just to fulfill some type of quota or whatever. It was just all a fun time. So, definitely recommend. Well, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye!